Taikan la bacha kan iman hala kuriasi, but they pay zero attention, which shows they care nothing for the generations to come, which is so painful. Iman hala kurishe iku response dia nai, moi kan iman representation dishe iku response nai. We feel so bad because we look up on them and then they are treating us. Taikan moi kan jaina treat kurado, we feel so bad. I, on behalf of Sangam Students Union Kohima, thank the organizers for bringing all the young minds here. Ajitu mokan funeral lobole ase. Meritocracy has tried to survive in Nagaland, but luckily it has murdered. So aji mokan funeral lobole ase. Bishi try kurushe, tai bi survive kurubole. Holebi biya para murder kuri di ase. Edu gane we feel so painful for that. And as we get here, I want to request each and every one of us to be peaceful, and then let's not give space for the unwanted things to be happened.
First of all, Ajay man, I just want to clarify. Man kile slogan maranai. Itu asul to today. Ajay mohan la black day ase. Today is a black day for all of us. Ajay meritocracy mure laga din ase. Itu garne jai laga condolence day Ajay man Ajay khara kure se for the convenience. Meritocracy, I will refer meritocracy as he. Okay. So meritocracy itu Mahanaga, he did the best. Actually, meritocracy tai jinda thakadam de justice diwole hodai kam guri thakse. Meritocracy was alive. It was alive during that time. Itu meritocracy jinda thakadam de justice sob manuge dishe, irrespective of caste, tribe, colors, na holibi status itu nasaina tai justice dishe. Holibi tai aji muri ja din tu mohan karne ekdum afsus laga din ase. Message ekta meritocracy ke kowale montu amar aspirant khan ke biya na pabi koina meritocracy bi ko ase. Mohan din tai ICU de intensive care itu de ekdum survive na parena 20 साल वही देखिए महान भी एस्पेरेंस kan भी अपनी क्या जिंदा करोले 3 दिन हाला करुशे long live meritocracy करना होले भी अमर खान एस्पेरेंस खान लगा हाथ ते तो अपनी लगा दवाई थका नहीं meritocracy के जिंदा करोले ला दवाई तो अमर खान लगा गवर्नमेंट ला हाथ ते थकीशे होले भी unfortunate थकीशे महान ला गवर्नमेंट ब्रा दवाई दिवाले ना पारे जाबरा आजी अपनी मुरी जैसे होले भी अपनी ला लेगेसी तो चेरिश करो और अपनी लगा बाल कम गुरी ना मान के जस्टिस पहला दिगिना है ब्रा अपनी के भी थैंक्स जैसे कोना मेरिटोक्रेसी के ये तो last words को ऐसे.
I'm standing here not just to represent my union or my people. I'm standing here in front of all of you as a student and as a concerned individual who is really scared. I was born as a man who was taught to be strong and brave always. And I am strong and confident in everything, but not today. I'm not scared of a man, a demons, or a bullets, but I'm scared of the society that we have created. I'm scared of my future. I'm scared of my students. I'm scared of my children. Yesterday, I was scared of my enemies. if they would take my hate as a trophy. But today, I'm scared of my own leaders who took an oath to safeguard my life, my needs, my rights, and my future, and hide a very selfish motives behind it. But today, as I stand in front of all of you, I would like to equivocally stand in solidarity with all the students' community. Through this stage, I would like to give a message to our Honorable Minister, who first made a huge mistake, playing with the sentiments and aspirations of the students, and later used our concern to defend his shameful act. We, the Konyak students, had never demanded for contractual teachers at Wangkau College, the lone college in Mon District, nor asked you to regularize the 147 assistant professors and librarians. Keep it clear, we have never demanded for that. We just shared our concern for the well-being of our students. That was very much shameful act on your part, using the name of Wangkau Government College to shield your shameful action. History is witness to it. Most of the world cues and are caused by speeches of leaders like you. We demand for your unconditional apology and resign on a moral ground. You don't deserve to lead the students, and we don't want a leader like you. I just hope the government is not waiting for the situation to turn out of control and turn violent. The Konyak Students Union Kohima and the Konyak students in general will not rest until justice is delivered.
Good morning. Good morning bi kubuli munai. Uli bi opai nai. Kubuli wala wala ke. Anyway, respected to all of you. Aji kotha kubule pishi ase. Hulubi koa nishna. Meritocracy is dead in Nagaland. There is no value for meritocracy. Meritocracy doesn't exist. Jai Jeshe. Srom kotha ase. Only plutocracy, favoritism, nepotism, itu khani jinda ase Nagaland de. Such a shame. So, likewise, I have said earlier, I want to share lots of things, but unfortunately, meritocracy is no more. So, जाते जाते एक संदेश देना चाहता हूँ to the higher authorities. Listen this. सपना था कि बनूंगा एक अच्छा प्रोफेसर. सपना था कि बनूंगा एक अच्छा प्रोफेसर, पर सिस्टम ने बना दिया एक प्रोटेस्टर.
We don't need to compare far away, but compare with our northeastern states. How the government of Assam is progressing, how the government of Meghalaya, how the government of Tripura is progressing. In fact, Nagaland is the worst, the most corrupted state among the northeastern states. We are facing a situation where the government talks one thing and did the other thing. It's very contradictory. When we look back at the all issues, if you are well aware, the SSA teachers see our government. The SSA teachers who were appointed through proper channel in order to make their service regularize, they protested like us. They were sleeping on the street in order to let the government hear their voice. Actually, they are the one who were appointed on a very established procedure. Now, our society, the one which is on the right path, never get what they deserve. Now, what about us? Now here, the government legalized backdoor appointment. They regularized the backdoor appointment, whereas the SSA teachers who are eligible to get regularized need to come to the street, protest, and only after that the government regularize their service.
Now, sabi ko kasi, in your own respective constituencies, you teach them what is your, you ask the candidate. Apni muila gor mano ase, apni muila khandan ase, apni muila busti mano ase, itula do chari dibi. That will not work. That is the reason Nagaland is not growing. Muila clan la ase, muila busti la ase, muila tribe la ase, itula ase. Itu kare Nagaland grow no do. Don't be confined with that all tribalism thinking. Mando tribal ase, tribal ando narrow thinking thake do. Itu na thaki jawi kwa. Dialogue bishi mari dese hulwi si mon bitor de ki se opportunity path amne kuli mun thaka gane amne angi kui dese aro bar kwase huli who will frame the laws, the rules, how a department should function, who will frame the rules and regulation, how the PNR should function, who will frame the rules and regulation, how NPSC should function, who will frame the rules and regulation, how the police, the administration should function. It is all by the elected members, okay? You have to remember. Don't think that you are not affected because of this politics. You are directly affected. If you are silent, if you don't use your adult franchise properly, you are affected.
The voters feel it was back to its roots. Respect means nepotism, trapping women without shame. This is more than a funeral. It is an awakening. We will not be in silence. We will not kneel before a system that is ruled.
Dear mourners, my fellow victims of corruption, my comrades, I thank each and every one of you who are gathered here today in grief, rage, to rest one who meant the world to us, Meritocracy. Aji ama babakan, himanjun itulah protesi haginase, apnikan ahagane kushi tunai diase. Aji yati amikan jama kuadu, protes kami mohon, bulubi amikan la samnere Meritocracy buluginase. Itu mon kulule apnikan sok ahagane kushi tunai diase. Today, we are not just protesting, we are grieving. We are standing here to hold a funeral of meritocracy, a value we were told to believe in since childhood. They told us, work hard, study well, pass exams, and you will find your place. So we did. We burned the midnight oil. We gave up our youth in pursuit of qualifications, in pursuit of clearing an exam. We have done our graduations, post-graduation, masters, PhDs, postdoc, NET, and we study day and night, hoping for a fair competition. Some of us holding more degrees than the officials who ignore us, and yet it wasn't enough. Because meritocracy, my dear friends, is that slaughtered at the altar of favoritism and sealed behind the doors where 147 names slipped in not by merit, but by connection and corruption. We are not just angry, we are heartbroken. For 3 days, we have stood outside this very place. We have shouted, we have waited and hoped. And what has the government done to us? Nothing, not a step, not a face, but only lies. Is this the government of the people or the government of the privileged few? Today, if we are performing the last rites for something we we held sacred. Meritocracy didn't die a natural death. It was murdered by silence, by inaction, by the unjust adoption of 147 contractual employees who were never in the race of fair competition. But remember, this funeral is not surrender. This morning, with a fire beneath, we may bury meritocracy today, but the battle of justice will rise him up, and we will rise with him together. I will read the order of the program. Forever in our hearts, meritocracy died on December 17, 2024. I am who I am today because I know you. Place, Directorate of Higher Education, Order of the Service, Leader, Agitation, Theology, Tribute, BHT, NET, Postgraduate, MEd, Aspirants, CESE, Message by Justice, Crossing Him, the world will hear. Now, we will begin with our eulogies. I request BHT, NET, Postgraduate, Graduate, MEd, Aspirants, CESE to kindly pay your tributes one after another.
Today I stand before you all not as PhD, but as a grieving soul mourning for my dear friend Meritocracy. You see, Meritocracy was more than a friend. He was my guiding light in the darkest hours of academia. He walked with me through my restless nights, my sleepless nights, through rejections and criticism. When I was down and depressed, he whispered strength when my determination weakened, that truth, fairness, and hard work were all worth fighting for. But now, meritocracy is no more, and I don't know what my worth is, what I pursue, what my value is. With meritocracy gone, I see doors closed, opportunities handed to the well-connected, my identity as the highest form of education which was once honored.
I watched students and aspirants pour years of their lives into earning me, working before dawn, studying past midnight, sacrificing time with family and friends. They clung me like I was a promise. But what do I mean now? What am I when the system that gave birth to me no longer honors fairness, meritocracy? You were the soul behind every mark sheet, every rank, and every result. And now you are gone.
We are gathered here today at the tragic mourning of Meritocracy's assassination. Meritocracy laga baba movi anai. Akiledo yete aine amikan obe tokiwo. Aji morning we rasta de hata inde. Uncle Kumba, Auntie Kumba, amiki kwado. Jagi ne amikan la mon dikhala abi, kobobi share kubi gobra, itu bi share kubi se. Ikia ami Meritocracy laga sati la nambra. Kono utakubo. The murder of meritocracy has landed our state from the land of festivals to a land of injustice. Meritocracy, tai lakisa, post-graduation, 2 years post-graduation, kuise tai. Itu time de, tai test holibi, exams holibi, assignments holibi, dissertations holibi, tai midnight oil, tulai dine. So, pass huine aise. Itu picture be tai national eligibility test. Itu be clear huine tukise. Tai workforce te ahimu mon takise. Ole be, we was deprived of the fair opportunity to seek for public employment. At first, we was suppressed, denied, and finally stepped on the back by corruption. Meritocracy, my friend, became the victim of all these travesties.
पिछले साल गाने मोई एमएड एजुकेशन सिस्टम दे चेंज आने Aro aha din naga teachers kange rasta dikhawale sapna thaga manuba loi thakise 2 साल B.Ed loya time de na khomai gina lesson plan bana time de duk na pa nishna aro bishi manu M.Ed puribole ahise hoile bi itia do meritocracy moya karani M.Ed puria manu laga sapna bi aste para muri ase kale posong naga teachers ke आगे लoi jabole laga sapna do zinda thakile bi alag sapna bishi meritocracy logot morise aji moi yate M.Ed puria manu khan laga sapna dangor sab meritocracy logot rakhi di ase
I am an aspirant and I have spent many years of my life, and I hope that many of the people here can also relate to me as well. I have spent many years of my life with Meritocracy as a dear friend. We have shared many late nights of study under the metaphorical night lamp, with our blood and tears, with our sweat, and many days of anxieties and worries about our future. Meritocracy was so dear to me because despite all my worries, he would always find a way to show me that there is always honest hope for my future. Today, I mourn the death of everything that I have aspired to be.
We have worked hard and labored all throughout the exams and every exams. But on 17th of December 2024, Mr. Meritocracy was taken away from us. A well-being, built relationship, standing on the weight of thousands of books and good morals, were torn away from us when the government of Nagaland Department of Higher and Technical Education passed an order that proved all of us here today that Mr. Meritocracy has no longer ground a place in our government. We are here today to grieve the death of all morals and principles which our teachers have taught us. The morals, principles hold no ground when it comes to being regularized as one of the 147 assistant professors. May we remind the 147 individuals that our fight is not against them, but against the system. Adding to that, if this does not stop now, one day your own children may be victims of the very system you helped to perpetuate today. Our fight is not just for us, but for our generations to come later.